Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. This is Knack. We do have a live tournament action coming at you right now. It is going to be on Tal'Darim Altar. Guess what? This is a best of 5. Even better than that, it is the finals in tonight's Open Arena tournament for ALT-Stracraft. We're having a good old-fashioned time here. We've got a couple of phenomenal players making it into our final round here. It is ZvP showing an absolute lot of strength, taking down Felvo in that last semifinal match. DarkChiGo we haven't seen him play in the tournament today. We've seen him play before, but he is such a great player. I have seen him. He's won a couple of my tournaments actually a little while back, and is tons of fun to watch. He is our orange Zerg player up here in the top right-hand corner, and the bottom right is ZvP as our teal Protoss. These guys going to be in relatively close positions. We'll see how that's going to fare. It's not really close on Tal'Darim. This is a pretty good map for that side of it because you really can't get a close position no matter where you spawn. Excuse me. I had to grab myself some Coke there before my throat died. And it looks as though DarkChiGo will be able to expand actually away from his opponent there. The only one thing is for mid-game, as Protoss, they have to take, well, they don't have to, but they tend to take this base here, and because of this position, it's kind of putting him towards his opponent. Now, DarkChiGo also can't really take his pocket expansion as easily because that is very close to his opponent's main 3 bases. So that does come into play towards your mid to late game if we should make it there. But now it is going to be a best of 5 here. Notice that DarkChiGo going for a fast expand here versus a Protoss player who is Forge fast expanding himself. Forge is complete. We'll see if he's going to wall off here with those indicative 3, what do you call them, pylons. You see a lot of the times these Protoss players will toss 3 pylons down and then go ahead and cannon here. We'll see if that's going to be the case. ZvP gearing up, and indeed he is! Is it going to get blocked? Yes, it is. Look at that. Chigo's like, no, sir. Denied, denied, denied. One going down. One more is all it takes, but it's not going to happen. And canceled. 50 minerals lost there for the try of ZvP, but he did stop a lot of mineral production there for just a moment. Notice the spawning pool gone down for DarkChiGo. Great control there from DarkChiGo there, and control from ZvP. I think it's a smart move to try and go ahead and make that happen. However, he did not. Does toss down his Nexus here in fairly decent time, and is going to be working on his wall off, getting that gateway down as well as part of that wall. Should see a photon cannon go down here momentarily. But look at this. DarkChiGo got his fast expand up and running. Going to be mining here shortly. No more drone transfer it looks like, but he is going to get it set up naturally. Not a big deal. Units tab going to show 19 drones for DarkChiGo, 18 for ZvP. Seems to be in fairly decent shape. Wow, ZvP, that was a strong play there, but man, DarkChiGo got just enough drones out there to thwart that at just the right time, so really good reaction time from DarkChiGo. Beautiful stuff. Now, this gateway gone down in pretty good time. We do have a photon cannon about to be complete. DarkChiGo probably is not going to try and do any run-bys here at this point. A little bit late for that. He's using some extractor tricks, though. But getting some lings out here, nonetheless, going to maintain at least some map control with him. That's for sure. Now, he does have his queens at both locations, happily injecting larva. Going to help him drone up that much faster. But he is supply blocked here for just a moment. Notice that he does have those overlords in production, though, so he should be okay. Not a big deal. But we may have to see a wall off here. No, there's only 2. And they will be in range of the photon cannon. Looks as though this probe going to try and block there as well. Probe's shaking in his boots. There is going to be a zealot there as well. So good looking wall off. And my throat's getting dry. It's been a long evening of casting. But man, I'm so excited for this one. We are not going to slow down. That is for sure. Cybercore going down for ZvP in pretty decent time. A little bit late, perhaps, at 6 minutes in, but that's okay. Not that big of a deal. For Forge Fast Expand, it is to be expected. Now, let's take a look at what DarkChiGo's got for us. He is going to be grabbing a lot of gas here. Probably going to grab 2 out here at his natural as well, which you'll see in just a moment. But he does have his queen, still injecting larva, doing a great job with all of his timings. And a pretty crisp play at this point. Units tab going to show that he does have 36 drones taking on our Forge Fast Expanding Protoss, who's got 32 right now. So doing a pretty dang good job with those expands. Notice that he is grabbing his 3rd base up here at the opposing side's pocket expands. I like the positioning here of this third. Makes it so he doesn't have to worry about taking out rocks, and it is a good, fast third expansion. Notice that he is not going to be lackadaisical in any way, shape, or form. He's going to be cruising around here with Lings to make sure he does not get this position cannoned. So nice play there. Now VIP going to be tossing down a whole bunch of gates. Looks like he is going to be going for some serious two-gate play, or two-base play rather, here in just a little while. He is working on his +1 attack for his ground units. Not a bad deal. And chrono boosting out that warp gate tech. Notice that he is behind 10 harvesters right now to his Zerg opponent. So DarkChiGo really doing a lot of work there. Oh, there we go. We've got tech now. It is going to be Twilight Council. More gas going to be going down here. And this guy going to be cruising through the base, but going to probably die to these sentries. Sentries do actually do a pretty decent amount of damage when it comes down to it. Just because their attack speed is pretty fast, relatively fast for a Protoss unit. Their attack speed is 1. I'm going to compare that to a Zealot, which their attack speed is 1.2. So good stuff. That's about 18% faster. Not a bad deal, but Twilight Council complete. Now, did he see that, though? I wonder. I think he probably did. Let's just check if he did see it. Nope, he didn't, actually. Did not see the Twilight Council, so hasn't quite scouted that yet, so that positioning there, pretty dang good. It is working on, however, Blink. I was expecting him to kind of go for charge there in many ways, but we have seen him do a lot of work with his Blink play, which tends to work out pretty dang well for him. Now, he does have his initial units cruising out across the map. It is Zealots and Sentries, and probably going to be warping in a lot more Stalkers to make that attack go. But here comes your Overlord. Looks like this Overlord going to be cruising through just to get some more scouting in. A couple more gateways going to go down, or warp gates, I guess is what we would call them. But DarkChiGo going to be trying for a run by here. Not quite going to happen. Speed is complete. These guys going to get up here, but look at this. It is a tight wall off here now. This Photon Cannon going to be in range of just about everything. So nice looking play there. Twilight Council almost done with the Blink. Getting some Stalkers in. These Stalkers going to be ready and raring to go with +1 attack coming shortly after the Blink completes there. And their Blink play going to be extremely effective. Potentially, we'll see how DarkChiGo is going to react. Notice that he does have pretty dang substantial army moving forward here. He's got quite a few roaches on the field already, some good static defense. And so VIP really going to have to do a lot of work to make this attack stick. It's going to require some dang good micro. That is for sure. Here comes the attack. Looks like VIP is dead set on pushing right now. Not a bad deal. Here comes some Lings for a little bit of flank type attack. Going to try and take out this pylon. Look at that. Forcing a lot of force fields there. Nice play from DarkChiGo, actually. Using up a lot of those force fields. Those force fields were, I mean, really VIP was going to have to rely on those in many, many ways. Look at this. These pylons going to go down here very quickly. So VIP being thwarted almost completely there. He did hold on to this last pylon, but he's got to get some more warp ins before it's really going to become useful again here. Here comes your attack. We're going to be utilizing some force fields as well as Guardian Shields, but look at that. Burrowing immediately, and he's like, look, you can't move up this ramp, so I will burrow. And he's going to be one-shotting as many units as possible. VIP going to have to back out here, I think. He's thinking about it. Looks like he is indeed going to back out. No, maybe not. He's just waiting for reinforcements. Some more Blink Stalkers on the way here. Seems to be in fairly decent shape, but he's got to be careful moving forward. His two-base play could potentially run out on him. He is going to be working on +1 armor. And he's got +2 attack out already, so not a bad deal there. Going to be working on these roaches. Not bad play, that is for sure. DarkChiGo maybe overextending there just a little bit. And appears to be plenty of units here. All VIP really needs to do is utilize his Guardian Shield here just a little bit, as well as that Blink Micro. Look at that, blinking forward to take these guys out. He's got to get some detection now out on this field. Does he have a Robo out? No, he does not. He needs to get a Robo. That's for sure. But 3 base play here for DarkChiGo, extremely strong. Let's just check that units tab. Notice he's got 61 drones to 56 of VIP, but VIP got to be careful. He's going to mine this main out here fairly quick. It looks to be about 2/3 gone, so he's got to be careful. It's time to expand. That is for sure. In the meantime, he is going to be pushing yet again with a lot of Blink Stalkers here. We do have a good bunch of Hydras now out on the field. Some force fields there getting in the way. Pretty dang good, but that Blink Micro coming in super handy. Notice he's blinking these guys back very, very well. is it going to be enough? DarkChiGO still with so many units on the field there. That Blink's so effective, though. Look at that. VIP being fairly cost-effective here, but may not quite be enough to hold on. He's got some more reinforcements coming in. That's absolutely going to be helpful. Blinking these guys back one at a time, just about. But wow, DarkChiGO pushing this attack. Able to push VIP back, and VIP absolutely going to fall back to his main at this point. Probably going to have to try and transition into 3-base play here as he moves forward. Yikes. Very, very nice play there from DarkChiGO. Had just the right amount of units there, and getting those Hydras in was super strong. Look at that, they do have +1/+1, which is going to make those roaches soak up a heck of a lot of damage. Go ahead and burrow all these guys and get some, whoa, yikes, losing my screen here. Get some heal in on those suckers. Good blink there, trying to take out a couple units, but that unburrow there was super effective. Burrowing these guys yet again, going to heal them up. Not a bad deal. How come this roach is... Oh, where's this guy that's dead? Oh, it's a Zergling. Yeah, the Zerglings don't regenerate faster, I guess, when burrowed, huh? Look at this. Going to be right in the center there. Oh, popping out right underneath. Got to love that. DarkChiGO. Wow, and VIP blinking away from that one as quickly as possible. That is for sure. Wow, VIP taking a lot of damage in those exchanges. Notice that he is indeed behind. Little over 2,000, and there's the GG. Knows that he cannot transition to another base. DarkChiGO taking down game number 1 just like that, ladies and gentlemen, with that burrow play and great defense. Thank you guys for coming out. Next game headed at you in just a moment, so don't alt-tab, always alt-Starcraft. We'll see you guys then. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. This is Knack. We do have live tournament action coming at you right now. It is going to be on MLG Shakur's Plateau. DarkChiGO taking on VIP. And this is game 2 of tonight's finals. So beautiful stuff in that first game, man. DarkChiGO with some phenomenal defense against Blink Stalker play. I was so impressed with that. And VIP really did a lot of work there, too. Held on for a good long while. Tried to press that attack over and over, but when it came down to it, DarkChiGO just held it off, and VIP just could not transition to 3-base and knew it was game, so gave it to the GG. And here it is, game 2, with DarkChiGO up 1 game. So DarkChiGO going to be spawning as our orange Zerg up here in the top left-hand corner. Bottom right is VIP. VIP spawning as our teal Protoss. I like the positioning here. It is cross positions. Looks like he is sending a probe in the correct direction of all ways to go. Nice. Good, good. In the correct direction. Going to gather some intel, that's for sure. And in the meantime, let's see what he has got going for us. It is going to be another one of his special wall-offs here. He likes to wall off with this pylon and his gateway in this fashion. Not a bad play. Now, interesting to me, though, that he is not going for a Forge Fast Expand. A lot of people tend to Forge Fast Expand on this map. The only thing that you got to remember is that this main is actually fairly large, and there's a couple places to hide, like Nidus Canals and things like that. So you do have to be careful for a Forge Fast Expand. But all in all, it's still, I think, a very viable option on this map. In fact, one of the best maps for it. Just because you do have a high ground advantage at your natural. It does make a big difference. But DarkChiGO going for his pool first, spawning pool first. Just going to be taking it easy. A good standard opener here, it appears. Standard opener here for VIP as well. Does have his gas going down in pretty dang good time, that's for sure. Probably going to get that sucker set up right away. Yes, he is. Let's just check the APM on these guys. Wow, DarkChiGO averaging 90 there. VIP peaking like 130 or so, it looks like. DarkChiGO, though, very consistent, right around 80 to 90. Very good stuff. Peaks at 130. Wow, look at that. Peaking at 200 there for VIP. Good stuff, man. These guys sure know how to move around. That is for sure. Do have speed on the way here for DarkChiGO. Notice that he is still mining gas, so that could mean that we are going to see a Baneling bust, either that or a big roach push here early in the game. Like a 7 or 11 roach push. We'll see how that's going to go. Probably still going to put down a hatch, though. You got to have 2 hatches regardless moving forward there, but we'll see if that's going to be the case. He is going to be floating a couple minerals here, and I would assume that it is indeed going to be a hatch any moment. There it goes. Hatch. Perfect. And Goku asking, what are they doing? It's ridiculous. What do you mean? What do you mean? This is great. I like this play. VIP got his wall off, his standard wall off. This is what he likes to do, apparently, for a wall off. I don't mind it, actually. I kind of like it. Maybe I'll start implementing it, just see how I like it. But VIP now with double gas, still just the one gateway. Notice that he is chrono boosting on his gateway, getting those units out. And, oh, here comes an Overlord. Looks like he may potentially get sniped by that Stalker there. We should probably see an expand here from VIP. This is about his expand time for his one gate expand. Notice that he's not chrono boosting out his Cyber Core, so that kind of lets you know that he is going to be going for an expansion. But a couple Lings now cruising out across the map. These guys just poking around the towers, wants to see what's going on. Good few of them, that's for sure. Gonna poke up this ramp. This guy is on hold position, so I'm not gonna get that guy out of the way, that's for sure. And plenty of ranged units behind this wall off to take down those pesky little Lings. Oh yeah, the APM. Yeah, it's crazy. Let's just check that one more time. See where they're peaking at. Yeah, I mean, these guys are phenomenal. Phenomenal players. Looks like it is going to be an Evo Chamber and Banelings here for DarkChiGo. DarkChiGo could be going for a serious Baneling bust. Potentially. We'll see if VIP going to catch wind of this. What is he going to do for us? He has got 2 more gateways headed out right now. Three gates here. Looks like he may go for a 3-gate push. Whoa, what is he doing? Oh, it is going to be a DT opener. Wow, 7 minutes in. So this is actually fairly fast. Not a bad little deal here. And yeah, so we're going to see some DTs here momentarily. Let's just check in on DarkChiGo, see what he's got. Oh, but look at this. Standard play here. This is just, I mean, this reminds me so much of Swift. Because here at 7 minutes in, he's already got a Spore Crawler gone down. And that's just the way Swift played. He's like, 7 minutes, Spore Crawler. You just do it as Zerg. Because there's especially against Protoss, because there's always the potential for DT. Because they can hide it in so many hundreds of places across the map. And indeed it is going to be DTs. We're going to see some warped in here, I assume, just about any moment. Maybe. Maybe not. But he is working on his Nexus. Going to be taking that expand. Here come your DTs. These guys going to be cruising out across the map. VIP. We did see this from him before. Now he does have great control with these units, so it could be he could probably just back out immediately. That Spore Crawler is going to scout it fairly quickly, and the Spine Crawler may get a couple shots off here, but the DTs are going to make it up the base, and at least he'll get a little bit of scouting in. The nice thing is he knows his opponent hasn't taken a third, and he can maintain map control. Looks like he did get hit once by that Spine Crawler and backs out immediately. One Zerg cruising up the map, or ramp here rather, of VIP's base just to see what's going on. And pretty good stuff. But Icefire, I do want to mention, Icefire out on the live stream making a great point here that Banelings do counter DTs because they can just, you can detonate them right next to where you see those pesky invisible units, because you can see them when they're invisible, even though you can't like auto attack them or whatever, but you can see the little invisible kind of unit cruising around just the way you see any other like, what do you call it, the Banshees. You can still see them when they're invisible. You can still see your observers, etc. They make kind of like a little ripple, and you can just detonate them right next to the DTs. It tends to be very effective. Now DarkChiGo going to be cruising around, going to try and maintain some Xel'Naga towers. Not going to be super effective with DTs out on the map. These guys going to be just holding the towers. DarkChiGo's like, crap. Oh well, he's got the tower. So he's going to cruise up here just to check and see if his opponent's got a 3rd or a 4th base quite yet. The answer is indeed no. So VIP going to be sticking with his 2-base play here. Notice that he's working on ground weapons level 1. Seems to be in fairly decent time. Couple Stargates now on the way for VIP. So interesting play. We'll see how that's going to go for him. DarkChiGo poking up the ramp there. He's not satisfied with what he's seeing, so he may choose to sack an Overlord to try and get some scouting information here. He doesn't know what his opponent's going, and he doesn't see an army building, so he should be thinking to himself, something's fishy here. So we'll see what he's going to be thinking, see what he's going to be doing, but notice that he's not expanding at will because he just doesn't know. Just doesn't know what his opponent is doing at this point, so he's playing very carefully. And let's see, we got another DT cruising around here. If he's going to get any upgrades off of this Twilight Council now, would probably be a good time. Coke. Gotta have some. Couple roaches now out on the field, and by a couple I mean a bunch. And by a bunch, I mean 19 and a couple more about to join the fight. 7 more, so good stuff. There's going to be 26 roaches for DarkChiGO. This could be a nice looking attack. It's going to be, look at this VIP Chrono boosting out, though Phoenix. The Phoenix should be able to pick up a fair number of those roaches. Could be effective, especially in conjunction with some sentries, well-placed force fields, but the DT is also going to be a pickle to deal with because, you know what, there's no detection in this army. And the roaches are going to back out and wait for a better opportunity to do damage. I think probably a smart move here, but that is definitely a lot of roaches. Here comes your Phoenix harass. Got to love it. They're going to be sniping overlords as happily as possible. I love Phoenix. So much fun, and looks like DarkChiGo's still going to be on 2 base, and he is going to be pushing with his roaches. He does see the Phoenix and says, you know what, it's probably go time. See if his front wall can hold. Good bunch of warp ins here for VIP. Going to be holding these guys at bay, and look at that, using Burrow underneath and going to be popping up right on top of this wall. We'll see if that's going to be exactly what he wants here. Taking down that photon cannon there fairly quickly. Probably needs to focus down this Overseer so he can warp in some DTs and have those DTs be a little bit more effective. I would have liked to see VIP do that there, but look at how many roaches are now cruising around this mineral line. Oh my goodness, it looks as though VIP may be in danger here. Here comes VIP Phoenix to try and pick these guys up, try and take these guys off. He did get out on the Mortal here. The Mortal going to be fairly effective, but gets focused down so quickly. Brutal stuff. These Phoenix trying to do as much work as possible, picking these guys up as quickly as they can, but he is sacking this base, it looks like, and going to have to fall back to his high ground. Interesting stuff there. Unpowering all these buildings. Look at that, losing both of those Stargates, and these roaches being so very cost effective at this point. Burrowing underneath there, going to try and get into position. The Phoenix still doing a lot of work here, but man, there's just not enough ability to get back to mining. Look at that, these guys burrowing and trying to figure out where to go. But back to this mineral line, it appears is the choice. DarkChiGO going to be cruising back around this side over here, going to take out the... Nope, he stopped taking out the pylons. Going to try and hurt that economy. Going to take out this photon cannon first, not a bad idea. These DTs going to be in the mix though, trying to do the damage here, but look down here, we've got plenty of roaches down here as well, waiting in the mineral line. Going to pop out and kill probes. DarkChiGO with a phenomenal push here, really doing a lot of damage here. Just no way for VIP to clean these guys up. Even with these DTs with no detection, he's still having trouble. Phoenix here, wow, there it is. GG, well played from VIP. Beautiful stuff from DarkChiGO. That is why this guy is a phenomenal Grandmaster player. Thanks to him. So far, we'll be going into game number 3 in just a moment, so don't alt-tab, always alt-Starcraft. We'll see you guys then. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. This is Knack. We do have live tournament action coming at you right now on MLG's Shattered Temple, DarkChiGO, and VIP. This is the finals of tonight's Open Arena tournament. That is for all leagues. And guess what? Down to the end, last 2 players, it happens to be a GM and a rank 1 master. DarkChiGO is indeed rank 146 currently on the North American server. In the GMs, out of the top 200 players on the North American server. So phenomenal player there in DarkChiGO, and VIP kicking at his heels, man. I mean, he is no joke. That is for sure. He is rank 1 and has extremely similar MR or MMR there, but really, really a lot of points. He does a lot of laddering. This guy, absolutely phenomenal player. But down 2 games right now to DarkChiGO, so DarkChiGO besting him in games 1 and 2 there. And going here into game 3, that does mean it is match point. So VIP going to have to go 3 games in a row now, and that is a tough deal. That is for sure. But I like that he's going to be giving it the try. None of this, forfeit, no big deal type thing. He's going to be shooting for it. There is a $20 prize on the line, and that makes a difference there. So we'll see how that's going to pan out. Now, they are in close positions by air. DarkChiGO here at the 8 o'clock position. He is orange. Zerg. And down here at the 6 o'clock is VIP. He is the blue Protoss. Notice he's working on his standard wall in here. I like how he does the same thing. He doesn't mix it up. He doesn't do this pylon in the back deal. Likes to put his pylon right there on the wall. Kind of interesting. Maybe it opens things up for a couple different things, maybe. I don't know. We'll see how... Maybe he knows something we don't. Huh. He knows something I don't, that's for sure. How to play being one of them. But VIP, man, going to be taking his gas as well. And DarkChiGo, same type of opener. He plays he's playing very safe so far in this tournament, except for that first game. He did go hatch first, but spawning pool going down here in pretty decent time. Does grab his gas very early. Probably going to be getting that speed out ASAP. Does have an Overlord cruising around his opponent's map here, or base here rather, to gather some intel. And the Cyber Core going down for VIP in fairly decent time. Seems to be pretty standard openers thus far. Now, Shattered Temple, a relatively small map when it comes down to it, but not that bad. I mean, the cool thing about this map is it's relatively easy to take your third base. You've got two choices for a third, and one of them happens to be gold. All you have to do is take out the destructible rocks, and you have to take out destructible rocks regardless. So, I mean, unless you're going to go for like a hidden expansion, which is not really hidden, but like an expansion up here at this position or at this position, something like that. It can be effective, but you do have to be careful. But usually you just take out your rocks and take your third. And a lot of the times if you feel like you're ahead, the gold is a good choice. If you feel like you've just got to be careful moving forward, then you take this one in the back position. Makes it a little bit easier to defend. You do have to be careful with your army placement, but still, all in all, it's a nice map for the mid game as well as for the late game. I mean, you've got 6 bases essentially on your side of the map that you can take fairly easily, and 6 base for 6 base is not a bad deal. You can get some pretty solid macro games out of it with every single race. So I like it. I like this matchup. I love these players. So far, so good. We've had just phenomenal series here. Oh, and VIP showing his tech to us. It is going to be Stargate. So early Stargate pressure here is the order of the day. It looks like DarkChiGo does stall gas production, except for with one drone. One drone going to be working on some gas. He does have his metabolic speed boost going to be complete here momentarily. These links going to be cruising around the map, I assume, for some map control. Now, this Overlord not in bad position to potentially pick up some scouting intel, but the Stargate going to complete, and we're going to see what he is going to build out of it right away. In the meantime, looks like these links going to try and make it up into the base. Oh, almost got that down, but he didn't quite make it. And look at this, it reveals the Stargate tech. Oh, this is brutal. Sad face right now for VIP is pulling all of his probes to try and defend this. Yikes. Tossing down a force field here, not a super great position. He did save that sentry a little bit of damage, which he's got to do at this point. But here comes your Void Ray. The Void Ray going to be pretty nice, but look how many probes he's lost. And there it is. GG, well played. DarkChiGo making it into his base and causing the game to just erupt into madness. Ling play like crazy. Ladies and gentlemen, we have determined our winner for tonight's tournament. It is DarkChiGo. Congratulations to that guy. Thank you to VIP for playing here with us tonight. It's been phenomenal times. Thanks for everybody out there watching, especially with MLG going on at this moment. So we appreciate the views that we get while MLG is playing. That is for sure. But thanks so much to everyone. GG. Don't alt-tab, always alt-Starcraft. We will see you guys in our next tournament.